he wanted to call his boss and talk about the We Are the World song. He's like, how cool would it be if all the radio stations in Utah played We Are the World at the same time, at the same exact time? So, right, so like a simulcast. How cool would it be for all of us to do this and, you know, just to help spread awareness of what's going on in Africa? And his boss was like, that's a great idea. And I think I've got even more connections that we can call. So why don't you come down to the studio and we can like kind of figure this out?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Overtime Cards Podcast. I'm Tate.
I'm Dawson.
And today we got Michael Jackson cards we're going to be opening up from Keepsake. And we had a crazy pull from the shop. It was a real gold memorabilia redemption card that was pulled out of here. And you can get redemptions out of this box in particular. And actually, one thing that's cool about this is Keepsake actually bought there's like a 101 script auto in here. And they bought it at an auction, and it's in here. So hopefully it's in one of these packs. But we both saw the movie, so I mean we're both big Michael Jackson fans. So I'll go first.
Mike Jack.
What would you rate the movie at a scale 1 to 10?
100.
These packs are actually kind of hard to open.
Leave in the comments below what's your favorite Michael Jackson song.
There are 123 base cards in this set, so just so you know. But it's all going to be Michael Jackson. Ooh, that's the cover.
Aura.
That's the cover of it. That's cool.
That card is
We were
Aura.
also saying that he is the founder of Aura.
Yeah, he invented Aura. If you think you have Aura, you need to go make sure you, like, I don't know, Michael Jackson would approve.
That card's actually cool. It's literally the cover of the box.
That's actually
I think
dope.
that's a great cover of the box as well. Good job, Keepsake.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson. Dude, opening these are sick.
Oh, you got... That one's cool. But this is like the Bad World Tour, so this is all going to be pictures from that World Tour. So that's pretty cool. It's not just like Michael Jackson pictures in general. It's from a specific tour that he did in his career. There's autos, there's relics, script autos. There's not a lot of autos, obviously. It's going to be really rare to pull that. But there's 2 hits per box, 16 packs per box. And this is like an abnormally large hobby box. Like, it's crazy how like
revealed by
longer it is. But true. But I mean, wait, what did you give the movie at a scale 1 to 10?
100.
100 out of 10. Yeah, they're respectable. I mean, that's probably
Might be the greatest movie I ever watched. Genuinely.
I'd say top 3 movies I've ever seen. It was very good. Kind of stirred up some drama within the family, but I guess with someone of that high profile, it's going to anyway. All right, so we have Cole here. I told him he had to jump on. He had to get off from behind the camera to explain something that happened in his family with a huge Michael Jackson event that happened worldwide. So yeah, Cole, let us know what that is.
So my dad is kind of a local celebrity here in Utah. He's on the radio, Tracy Chapman. If you listen to the radio, chances are you've probably heard my dad commercials, you know, during the radio shows, anything. And he's been doing it since he was 18 years old. And when he was 18, he was also a truck driver. And the song We're the World came on, and he thought it was, you know, it's such a special song. It's like, it has to do with, you know, they created the song. So it was like Michael Jackson co-wrote it with Lionel Richie and like many other like famous, you know, singer celebrities back then, you know, like Mariah Carey, like all those old classic, you know, pop artists. And so all of them were in that one song. And that song was to spread awareness of the hunger that was going on in Africa, the children that were going hungry.
Wait, what year?
In Africa.
Because I actually don't know. What year was this?
Oh man, it was 85, I think.
Oh, okay.
So my dad was in his truck on his lunch break, he wanted to call his boss and talk about the We Are the World song. He's like, how cool would it be if all the radio stations in Utah played We Are the World at the same time, at the same exact time? So, right, so like a simulcast. How cool would it be for all of us to do this and, you know, just to help spread awareness of what's going on in Africa? And his boss was like, that's a great idea. And I think I've got even more connections that we can call. So why don't you come down to the studio and we can like kind of figure this out? So he goes to the studio. They start making phone calls. And it was just the snowball effect. So literally this idea that my dad had to play this song as a simulcast on the radio back then blew up into a worldwide thing, you know?
So sick.
So radio stations from, I mean, we have footage from London, from Times Square, from I think in Europe, you know, a couple different places in Europe of actual footage of newscasts talking about my dad and like how this all got put together. And this was prior to the simulcast happening, right? Because they were trying to spread the word about this simulcast and to get everybody on board with it. And so they put a plan together to do it on Good Friday. Good Friday, I think it was 1985 or something. I could be off by a few years or something, but Good Friday is when it happened. And Good Friday, I think, lands in March. It's like mid-March or something. And it happened, you know, it was a simulcast. It was a worldwide simulcast for this song. And there's footage of my dad like in the station at the time, like when it was happening, and he just starts crying and like the phones start ringing off the hook. And this is where I like brought up the whole Michael Jackson story. And like we were telling Michelle about this and she's like, I remember that. I remember when that happened. I was like, yeah, my dad was the reason for it, you know? So it was pretty cool to see that. But many people were trying to contact my dad. President, I think it was Nixon at the time. And they did hear that Michael Jackson and his team were trying to contact my dad to just congratulate him, talk to him about it and whatnot. And then, you know, a bunch of things kind of transpired from that. My dad and he almost went on. There was a popular late night show that was going on back then. I can't remember the guy's name. It was like a Jimmy Kimmel type of, you know, late night show. It was like the really most popular guy. I can't remember his name. I'm too young for that anyway. But, and I know you guys are. Yeah. But he got invited to go on that show. He went to New York City, my dad, to get an award for this whole thing that he put on. Like, and we have footage from that award ceremony. I can't remember what the award ceremony was, but it was, you know, it was crazy. So a bit of local, you know, Utah history that is tied to Michael Jackson, you know, right here in Utah. My dad, Tracy Chapman. And yeah, we if anybody wants to like see the footage, the little miniature documentary that me and my family kind of put together, comment below and I'll share it. There is video of all of this happening out there. So
that is awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. Well, and I mean, I wish, it's crazy how many people that affected, and to be able to pull something off like that with just an idea when you're driving your truck is your job, and then it happens worldwide. That's crazy.
It's wild.
But anyway, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I mean, we love Michael Jackson. We still listen to him to this day. One of the best to ever do it.
Best to ever
music,
do it.
King of pop. King of
not
music,
one of the
honestly.
best. He's the best.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, and also comment down below if you want to see the footage, and make sure you guys share this episode to other people that don't know about our episodes. So make sure you guys also follow the Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.